If your business isn't working the way that you hope it to, meaning that you don't have enough clients, you don't have enough revenue, and you're at a, really at a beginning place in your business, or it feels that way, even if it's been going on for a while, there's a commitment that I want you to consider taking on that may be the pivotal commitment for your business over this next year. This is Mark Silver with Heart of Business, and I'm not into silver bullets. I'm not into like the one big thing that you have to do. Making a business really work is taking a lot of little pieces and weaving them together and helping it to develop really over 2 to 3 to 4 years. And what I want to say is that over the more than 20 years that I've been helping people with their businesses, including myself, there is one place in particular that many, many, many people get bogged down in. And that is, there's a particular aspect of marketing, not just marketing in general, but a particular aspect of marketing where people get bogged down. Very briefly, we break marketing down into 3 journeys. There's the first journey, which is helping your business show up in front of brand new people. There's the second journey where you're communicating with an audience and building trust and deepening trust until it's the right time for them to step into one of your offers. And then there's a third journey marketing, which is basically referral marketing, where you take people who already like and trust you. They may be clients, they may be in your network, colleagues, friends, community, and you ask them to help make your business visible to people that they know. Not necessarily to sell things directly, although that happens sometimes, but more to send people into your first and second journey efforts. Referral marketing, people have bumps with that, but they tend to step into it. It's one of the earliest pieces of marketing we suggest people step into. Second journey marketing, which often has to do with some kind of a newsletter or social media presence, or it's something, producing some kind of content that is speaking to people on some kind of regular basis. People have bumps with that, but they tend to step into that. Those 2 things tend to happen more than not because they have to do with dealing with people that you already know, and they have to do with creating content on your own, without having, it's not as risky. It's risky. I'm not saying there's not risk and vulnerability and tenderness there, but the hardest thing is making the commitment to have consistent strategies, consistent steps, consistent ways of making yourself vulnerable and putting your business in front of new people, what we call first journey marketing. There's many different ways to do that. Of course, referral marketing and having content makes a lot of those strategies easier because it's easier for someone to share. It's easier to say, hey, I've got this thing to take a look at, rather than just saying, hey, I'm here. And of course, a part of it is building a tapestry of relationships, networking. That all of these pieces are big enough that it would be a very long video. It would be an entire course for me to explain each of them in detail about how to approach them. But what I want to say here, very simply and directly to your heart, is that if you feel hesitancy, if you feel nervousness, if you feel reluctance to put effort into consistently making your business visible to new people, that is probably where your stumbling block is. You can work on so many other things in your business, making your offer stronger, making your content stronger, making your systems better. There's all kinds of things. You fiddle with your pricing, there's all things that you can tweak, and they're all worthy of attention. And, however, if you are willing to embrace the journey, the first journey of marketing, and finding how you can do it in a way that's aligned with your heart, where yes, it's going to feel tender, and yes, there's going to be some emotional risk involved, but you don't have to not be yourself, you don't have to be gross and slimy, and you do have to embrace it. Every business needs to be seen by new people in order to thrive. There are people out there who need what you do, and they just don't know about you yet. So that's what I'm wanting to invite you in to, is to make a commitment to your heart to learn about different ways of doing first journey marketing, finding a way that most closely aligns, that has an acceptable amount of tenderness and resistance that you can walk through, to find the support and the learning, and to do it consistently. I'm so curious what comes up for you, and if you have any questions about this. And if you have examples of successful first journey marketing, putting yourself in front of new people that you've done. All right, I want you to fly. I want the right people to find you. Blessings to you and your business.